pick.
All right, cool.
Thanks for the info. With the KO knife to start with. Now looking at the A site, and a completely isolated Durka stands wide open, ready for one, and a TP out to security. He's just recovered the disadvantage they were playing with, and well, there's a lot of players coming through the vents, but they found Durka in spawn.
Oh my god. Look at the speed on this.
2 kills back for Fnatic. Chow needs to get something done.
Wow.
The PCal gets one with the right click, but even still, it's the 2v2.
Good stuff, though.
The classic burst.
Completely. They can try to force this fight on Shao, but they're worried about Artis coming out at any moment.
They're just getting spammed, dude.
A clean close to the round.
They're just getting spammed.
Shao and Artis pull it across the line. That's the pistol.
I miss this map so much. Really?
The pistol round has already garnered some excitement. But this is one where we don't really expect much investment here from Fnatic.
I don't.
You're just gonna see,
I think I like
for
Pearl
Durka
at the moment.
Prove himself once again within the stage, and I think that's really what we're looking at here. Like we've had that conversation about we obviously got the paper exploits.
Split was low-key my favorite map. All of a sudden it was everyone's favorite map. Nah. You guys hated this map. Don't change up. Don't change up. You all hated this map. Don't try and change up. All of a sudden, everyone loves and misses Split. But when we were playing it, you all fucking hated it. Nah. Can't do that, guys. You can't do that. Everyone hated this fucking map. We all agreed that Split and Bind were the worst 2 maps in the game. So I told the devs, the community has spoken. Take out Split. We take it out, and now you guys are mad. Now you guys miss it.
This 4-man flank could be massive.
Zipan's watching for it, but how many does he get? That's the real question. Already, one going his way. Nade to try and delay them a little bit.
Oh my god, got out.
Be pushing through, and actually, he's managed to escape. Reaggressing around the corner with Boaster with just the jumping shot off the classic. The fact is, though, they have lost the sight, and with weaker weaponry, getting back in here is going to be really tough.
It's true, right? But in a round like this, you're going to look at it as damage. Get as many kills as you can, and make this costly for FPX. And already, they've lost their 1 player. Angel floating around with the classic. Too upset if he ends up grabbing a replacement off one of his fallen comrades, so they can maybe lose 1 more player. Good connection by Artis to start and really getting.
How does that saying go about eating your cake and doing something else?
I think Exa kills is probably your best case scenario.
Yeah, try and make this one costly. Try and reduce the amount of weaponry that's there. Artis is probably just going to fall back from this one. I do believe Angel currently doesn't even have a gun.
Can't have your cake and eat it too. That one.
Looking to earn up that ult a little bit earlier. They're not really going to be anything, and the likelihood is Mystic probably just going to go down to the spike.
Yeah, not going to give them anything extra to work with. Very well handled by FPX. They were cautious of all the little traps Fnatic had put in. They lose 1 player to a 4-man B push. All things considered, that's a great start, but here's where the real challenge begins.
Yeah, this is where the rifles come through. Now, I'm expecting with this defensive half from Fnatic, they do have to be a little bit aggressive. Like, okay, you have some players that can lock down sites. I'm going to be looking at Mystic and actually Boaster with all of the one-ways. But Althea and Durka, I expect them to be pushing. I expect them to be pressuring. The thing is, though, FPX aren't coming in with that weak a buy. They still have 3 rifles here, Mitch.
And this is something we've complimented FPX for many times. They really make use of their economy in that early game to give them a little bit of a leg up. Those rifles could deal some damage. The same old mid-fight, we're going to see this plenty of times coming through. The same knife, presumably. I mean, it caught onto the Viper last time. It's going to do the same.
The Judge, bro.
Presumably a rougher position. He's pushed on, and Zipan wins the duel. Your Judge. And again, any support to
let you down.
Now under a lot of pressure with Heaven. Potentially.
Oh no, what's happening?
Destroy that trap.
Yeah, Alpha actually swings, and because of the push that's already there from Angel, they're going to know that this positioning is clear. FPX are in a fantastic spot.
It's actually perfect. There's 2 here.
Down to this crossfire. Durka going to be pressured early, has to TP out, but do they expect Enzo to be here?
No, he needed 3 there.
But nothing really found.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take that shot right away, but
ooh, that was
maybe don't need that push
overextension, but they're actually saving.
Crazy, but even still, Fnatic 2 rifles in this one, low HP left on Durka, and having to retake onto this site. They're feeling much better about their chances in the next round.
EU had to play against themselves to guarantee a win.
I mean, we're just seeing back-to-back rounds, essentially, in the pistol in this one here, where you have, right at the start, Mystic is trying to slow them down on mid with that poison orb, and he's caught by the knife. His utility is removed. Not being able to keep that control, then when they just pace up the push, I expect to see an adjustment coming out of Fnatic.
Only EU can eliminate EU. Nice.
That's
nice.
the thing. You've got the,
actually,
the swing coming out of Althea, looking a little desperate.
No, that's not. That's actually that favors them.
Behind it, and FPX,
I take that one back.
Just waiting for that sort of move. they also knew that nobody was going to be coming from ropes because of Angel's initial positioning. So FPX have got off to a flying start, reading the game very well.
Not nice.
And the weaponry in this round for Fnatic, it's not going to be pretty. It looks like Mystic might just be playing the judge for the entire game.
Hey, look, we have seen
it clicked. I know it clicked
in the past. On this map in particular, there's so many positions that you can play that judge, but in particular, your B Heaven. It's been the favorite of most players, and I think with the pressure that's being put on Vence and the knife coming down constantly, and the fact that he's been isolated in those duels, I kind of do expect him to move his way up towards B Heaven. You can see that's where he's going to start out this one, so a bit of a challenge for FPX, a little bit of a change-up.
Oh, the audio's lit?
That's a big change-up.
That was weird.
Right up
Is it?
There's 3 players here ready to get aggressive. Angel has to be so careful. If he gets a little overeager, it could be dangerous. He's already seen the rifle.
Oh my god.
I don't know how he's gotten out of that in such a good spot.
Oh my god, the trades!
The trading from FPX is just solid. They're not letting anyone on Fnatic get away with these multi-kills. Durka, if he wins this battle, it could be huge though. Turns it back into a 3v3 scenario, even gets himself the orb as well, one away from that tour de force. And more importantly, you look at the ground that FPX have, well, they don't.
That's exactly it, right? They've given up so much. They've tried to skirmish across the map, and now the recovery, it should be very difficult. You've just heard that judge on Enzo. He's moving forward and recovering a weapon.
Durka's using my crosshair. Yep, Copium.
B main rushing straight through, but look at all the noise being made.
God damn it, I'm just talking in emotes.
Down towards main.
I'm talking, I'm responding in emotes.
Holds it, he's ready for zip back. Nicely done, this main push now. And they have so many angles to worry about on the way through and so much utility up against them.
Yeah, Boast are slightly stuck in the corner, but they're going to need to basically spray him down through the smoke. FPX
Does the crowd have a favorite?
They need to try and find a frag, and it just isn't happening. Last man standing, Saigetsu can only get one, and Fnatic, in a bit of a thrifty round, are onto the board.
Yeah, an impressive one. And Boaster even throughout that last
honestly, I'm still convinced it's that AI, it's a soundboard. I don't know if they have a favorite. I feel like there's a guy just pressing a button
Fnatic on the board
for the sound.
It's not around
because we can't actually see them, we just hear them. So I don't believe it.
Work to do on the defense, but rifles should be coming out here. It's where it can happen.
I like the fact that they pressure Angel's
It cuts off at the same, every time they cheer, it always cuts off perfectly. And then every time they cheer, it kind of sounds similar.
Pressure him and then can gamble back on the other side of
the map. It's like a, you know, it's like a loop. It's like a loop. I don't know.
Look at Fnatic this time, Tom. Again, 3 players on A. The aggression not going to be coming through. The mid hold is practically non-existent. I mean, this is a complete shift from how they've been looking at the map in some of the other more stable buy rounds. But again, FPX will look for that mid control. I mean, they've had so much success with it. Why would they change? This is the first time, though, where they don't get a kill after pressuring this area of the map. So maybe they go right back into Durka's waiting arms.
Well, that's the thing. This early fight is going to be everything. Patiently waiting. No command used, but he's actually going to try and play in the poison orb, which has been put down from the other side of the map.
What was that?
Again,
why the fuck would they have cheered right there?
Just putting
for one kill?
Solid position, rotation through, and Angel's still here, just playing around their own utility, finding Boaster in that corner, and leaving just 2 players standing for Fnatic.
They brought Artis back online as well. FPX have just blitzed into this site.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Didn't even end up going down.
Someone check their fucking PCs, dude.
Save, but they're looking at another save.
The guy misclicked the button, dude.
It's just not going to happen for you. And they're right out of the site, looking to go to
the guy fat-fingered it.
FPX read that as well. Look at this net that they're pushing out. They're making sure that there's no
this is not normally
extend on past the A site. And with plenty of time left on the clock, I think they're going to try to crunch in and take these weapons out of Fnatic's hands.
Yeah, of course, the trap no longer online, so it's not really going to hold off this push whatsoever. Losing these extra weapons could leave Fnatic with very little into the next round. Alpha already going to spot them slowly, making their way through. He's trying to delay. Mystic will fall. They have done well to at least reduce the weaponry a little bit. And for the side of FPX, it's not really that much of an issue. And in fact, they get rid of both players. FPX looking strong in this first half. And Fnatic, well, they might need to take a moment.
Yeah, that's been a beautiful punish. And Fnatic, again, as we said, had shifted up their setup. They've gone light around mid.
I mean, I don't know. They only cheer for Fnatic, I guess.
For so long when it came to split. He loved to go into Vents. That was his home ground. Every round you would see him cross in, take that context. It's looking easy. 4 rounds already built up. The foundation's set.
Mine might even be better.
Comfortable coming into the next couple of rounds. They have felt pretty comfortable so far. And again, that knife connects to
fuck, I mean, this is the first live audience. Should I just cue the crowd noise when I feel appropriate? At least it'll be hype.
I assume maybe
I might have to take over that that side of production.
So clean with the headshot, and now they even have themselves the ult for the afterbot. Try and get them into that position. It might even just be bait though. They have pulled Alpha aggressively again, and once more he's been caught.
Unbelievable. It's lockdown coming into play, keeps Poster back, but he's got a firing squad with him. Doesn't need it. 2 quick kills, and the numbers are in the defender's favor. Sugetsu heavily lit up after that earlier fight. He's not even going to go near the site, keeping himself a little further back at Cosmic Divide, lets him get nice and close. But they were ready for the push. They turned just in time, but he still got one. It might be enough for Xiao to pull off this clutch. He's been phenomenal thus far, and he's avoided any reveal. Only 2 players to pick off here.
If anyone was going to do it, it would be him.
Fuck, the fucking sound ended. It ruined it.
Sat back in the corner. You can see the utility being thrown out by Fnatic as he waits patiently for the cross. But it's Boaster once again. A 3rd kill for him in this round. A 2nd on the board for Fnatic.
What is happening right now? I can't tell which crowd it is. I gotta stop.
So far, and a fantastic sign. Yeah, I was looking down at the huddles
What's
before
happening?
The game started, and
Okay.
over on the FPX side, things were they were focused, they were clean. Angel was cracking a couple of jokes as well, you know, same old, same old.
Where were you looking when it came to the Fnatic huddle? Was there any particular player or maybe a region of that player that you were staring at?
All right, I'm done.
Listen, Boaster's pillow was...
If I actually had a legitimate setup for it, I swear I could do it.
Looking damn good in the game on the server, 6-3 right now. But 4 rounds on the board for FPX, 2 for Fnatic. I mean, the reality is this attack side has been great, and I don't think they've really shown us that they've solved it on the Fnatic side just yet. There's a Viper's Pit online, though. You can see Mystic holding it, ready to pop this out on mid.
I'm overdoing it. I'm sorry.
To the mid control that's evaded them for so long.
It's only going to lock out one side, though. Now, this does mean that they can sort of stack up a little bit more control in towards that vent. So you can see the aggressive push coming through. They've also got the trap there ready and waiting. But it makes a high risk to try and make a push in towards that B site now.
You're going to be committing that player on. Oh! A Viper's Pit out of Angel, and he's the only man there, maybe trying to draw the eyes of these defenders while the rest of the team sneaks in through the vents. Alphair seems to be aware of this, though, and still with a nade in his back pocket. 50 seconds on the clock. FPX have plenty of time. Such an interesting pit. Great nade down.
That's not me, I swear.
Back. It's not going to find damage, but it is going to get a response out, and Alphair shut him down.
Why'd the sound go out?
Great kill. Canceling out the Viper's Pit. Enzo goes huge with 3. He just can't be stopped until Xiao steps up, but he's left low. And Fnatic have 3 players left to stop him from planting. 20 seconds on the clock. This is a near impossible clutch.
Yeah, and it's whether he even wants to go for it. The time ticking away, and he would still have to get past Durka if he was going to make that run towards the B site. It does seem like he's going to start that move, but Durka is ready and waiting. It is a missed shot, though, but the time is so far against Xiao that he almost needs to kill this man off. Even just going for the plant would be
got my one. You?
It is a nice shot to at least make things a little bit more costly, but ultimately, Enzo had already done more than enough.
The guy's sign is upside down again. It was the same guy, I'm pretty sure.
I know I hit
That's the second time, dude. God damn it, bro.
I imagine everyone's like, just run! There's 9 seconds! Made the right call in the end, and a great shutdown by Alphair. You know, if Zipan manages to get that showstopper fired off, it could have been a disaster for Enzo behind the wall. There you go, the no-time calls. Beautiful, 4-3 FPX with it. I think it was an interesting approach by FPX to still send so many players through the vents as well. Just thinking to the previous round where you have that pit in B heaven, which basically tells you they want you to go vents. They're inviting you in.
What up,
But they waited so long, and tried to distract the Viper's Pit. It's a very brave play, and it's one that, you know, very few IGLs would be calling that. But Angel always wants to try that new thing. That
I can't believe we have a gif of that. It's pretty funny.
It didn't work there. Now they face off against a full buy with just pistols and a stinger to work with. Not a whole lot to write home about in terms of ults or anything like that. It's hard to imagine a lot of success goes their way. But on the attack, if they can close in the distance, you could certainly.
I can't believe I still have that.
He is. No surprise there. In fact, Durka looking to actually stick around.
Wait, Durka's looking like me out there on the ecos. That ass, dude.
Probably that was the time to go.
Go back in.
Still have this positioning in towards heaven. It seems like maybe a slight pace change in as Ardis is going to try and break that a little bit closer. And they have got quite a bit of map control here for free. For the swing back in, it's not quite gone right for Mystic. Trade out, and actually Zipan's found another.
Flick it.
Turkus not hitting that shot. The nade's going to force him back completely. A plan to come down unless he got some god tier timing. And that leaves FPX with the weaker weapons on the side.
Imagine he's yelling, ult!
It's only really Angel that's got any sort of disadvantage here. Out goes the Nightfall, and it's going to catch two. They know that there's one towards main, but they
haven't heard a single sheesh in the crowd. I'm a little disappointed.
The sound cues for his teammates and the shots landing. Zipan falling. Alpha Air closing in. Good control over B main. They need someone on FPX to step it up here.
Oh, they have!
And they get both.
Thrifty.
Unbelievable. He just answered back. It looked like everything was falling apart.
That was such a strong hold from them, especially after you lose that initial player. It's that re-aggression.
No, what's up with these signs, man?
A game and a half so far.
They're upside down.
There's just been, I want to call blips, but a lot of these sort of aggressive pushes where the pace is picked up, they just get caught out. Boaster stuck on a nade as well. Zipan with that.
That's a sad round to lose.
We've highlighted in the majority of games that I don't think we've seen even close to his peak. If he can come online alongside the likes of Saigetsu, who's absolutely
NA crowd will have sheesh, 100%.
Break that curse.
You almost get a glimpse of what we were expecting to see from Dirk at last event if he actually got to play. Saigetsu on the sidelines was hungry, and now he's back on that roster ready to play. And well, he has just looked phenomenal in practically every map that he stepped onto. 5 to 8 FPX on their attack, and we've already had that little bit of tussle in towards B main. But they're trying to bait out some aggression on the other side of the map or down through mid. Right now, Fnatic don't seem to be budging, though.
No, they aggressed initially. And you can see them now starting to take that A control. The fact is, though, Angel's happy to almost just sit back and make sure they can't start pushing on that flank. Of course, not having a chamber. And actually, Dark is just going to swing. He has not been winning a lot of these early battles, and Saigetsu has shut him down once more. The aggression of Fnatic is failing. Well, another man advantage sits with the hands of FPX.
This is going to cause a bit of a...
By the way, this is an elimination game.
On the side, plenty of utility around him. It looks like they're going to try and
oh,
grab
shit.
Well that. They will.
Help!
Oh, no. How's he getting out of this one?
Ah, he's so fucked, actually. Either you TP and get detained, or you stay there and die.
That was a brave
Either way, you die.
And he's paid the price. Still, the numbers aren't even, and FPX can get this plant down.
Lucky as well. I think
he was going to try to wait out the ult and TP last or like after, but didn't have enough time.
Be difficult. They need someone to pop off. Alfie are up in heaven, might be the man to make the move. They've got the flank covered as well on FPX.
Still early days, though.
Some solid crossfires ready and waiting for Fnatic to try and make
it just sucks that Fnatic and FPX, like the EU matchups keep happening.
Make that flank in from behind. Slowly you can see.
I think we would all prefer to see regions
any space whatsoever. So much so that
not play against each other in the international event, but obviously it's out of our control.
Most of the way for now, it's whether that pace continues.
And no one wants to see the same region playing here. But what can you do?
Attempt still. 6 rounds for FPX, building them up one after another. And like you said, Tom, this is always going to be a strong side for them on any map, essentially. The way things are going, I need to see Fnatic
There's
step
4
it up.
teams left. What do you
rounds,
mean?
The pressure is certainly on.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I think we noted early in the tournament is
this is elimination.
Yes.
Yes.
Having like little mistakes, like little.
The winner of this plays Optic.
Pieces of utility not being put into play. Take that B execution and you can't find a single problem with it. The gravity well, the nade, forcing Boaster out, the swing from Saigetsu to make sure there is literally nowhere left for him to go. They couldn't have played that better. The issue I have is
better than EU versus EU in the final, though. No, yeah, that's true.
They are trying to face, they are trying to use those aggressive agents, and thus far they have achieved very, very little.
Great early tag. This pretty much tells them about that aggression Fnatic were attempting in towards B main. Try and grab this orb. There's a blind and a peek out of
Jealous because we have 2 EU teams in top 4. And full caps, by the way. That guy wrote that.
Out of there with the orb, so.
Yeah, I'm jealous. You caught me. I'm mad jealous, dude.
More than happy to almost execute straight off
I'm so jealous you guys have 2 teams in the top 4. Oh my god. That's so hot.
This aggressive position from Mystic, though. As said,
got me good.
So incredibly careful thus far. But the Boombot is not going to clear him. He's in fact going to aggress. Take that fight. Mystic only gets 1 though. But he may have bought them that little bit of extra time as they now have to rotate back away from mid.
Yeah, the thing is with him going down, Fnatic also have to look at mid. They've got that trap up in heaven, sure, but heaven itself, which has been such a massive problem on B heaven, that's where...
Thing is, at the end of the day,
Boaster's up there. He's watching that.
We're gonna both end up with one team in the top 3.
But he's just outnumbered, and the smokes locked them out. So another plant seeming likely.
You guys are taking out your own people over here. Us?
Alfie gonna try and put that into position.
Actually, we took out our own people too. Actually, I think they kind of fuck exit.
Some of that extra
we just took him out early.
Have a pretty decent idea.
We didn't want to make it go on like that.
The edge of this smoke, though. He's going to swing straight out, and Boaster is gone again. They know Zipan's here, but it's whether they can clear him. It's whether they can deal with him, and this time they can. Fnatic will pull off the retake and finally get themselves another round on that board.
I didn't need to use anything too much there. You showstopper for next round coming out of that one, and 6-4. The scoreline's still close. It can go either way. This is a tough one for Fnatic, certainly in the last couple of rounds. That retake will
who's map choice?
The fire under
FPX.
I want to look though at FPX. It's the fact that they're coming in with the showstopper of their own. Artis back on a null command, and it's been so impactful in some of these previous rounds.
But that's the thing. You can see Fnatic now taking themselves to tactical. This is the moment where you want them to almost come out with something a little bit gimmicky, something a little bit different, even just calm themselves down.
Not using the soundboard, no joke.
Some of these more aggressive plays because they need this round. They can do a lot of damage to the economy.
I'm not using it. You guys are fucked.
Ever closer to that 6-6.
No way you guys actually think I'm using it.
It's anyone's game. If this goes in at an 8-4, I think we start looking at map 2 because FPX look really.
That's actually fucked.
Yeah, and one of the things when I mentioned those ultimates that are online, FPX's executes have been so solid so far. They've gotten a massive amount of value out of pretty much anything they invest into the rounds here on the attack.
Oh wait,
so this time
my announcement come out?
Could also be to sit back and look at where their gaps have been so far, the problems that they've been having around mid and in those duels. I think the best they've gotten out of is like a 1-to-1 trade around those mid fights, and it's just not good enough. These last 2 rounds, they'll look to remedy and then make sure that whatever weakness FPX might have spotted, they don't get to use it here.
I am curious if we're going to see something aggressive off of Alpha. Like, so far, he has been making moves across the map. Pretty much every single round. He's got a showstopper. They know that Angel's been playing deep in towards that A site. If they can clear him, the
let's go. I retweeted it.
You don't have to worry about his luck so much. Also, just in terms of map control, you can take
no, it's not 100 Thieves.
For FPX, though,
it's even bigger.
Why not? You know, this success has been there, like we said, almost every single time. So we're going to see it attempted again.
Like, retweet.
B main with how aggressive.
Holy shit!
The turret destroyed. Certainly going to keep Sagetsu's focus with the rest of the
That's
team.
the people.
Same old take. The boom bot.
100 gifted.
Last pack through.
Is that coming out of my check? It's all right.
So they've got this control.
I'll take the hit.
This is a real FPX round.
I signed with loaded.
Back in the good old days.
I just retweeted it.
Again and again, but they have put down the
let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Thank you for the 100 gifted. I appreciate it.
You can do this. You can use your wall as a fake or to try and initiate some individual plays. And right
we'll split the costs. We'll split the costs.
Thus far, they've been able to pressure Durka. Bear in mind, he now can't escape from this. He's stuck in the corner of the previous round. This completely went wrong from him being in this position. They're almost trying to bait him through. He lands the first. This time, though, there's a second in. The swing not going to be able to do much more, and they might actually be able to bring back artists. So still looking.
Loaded is an agency, management agency.
Scenario, but it's probably one of the better scenarios Fnatic have actually had.
Well, I mean, every null command they use gets Durka down and artists right back up. So it's just been fantastic to avoid that massive damage in some of these early B-takes. Showstopper early, and Boaster wasn't ready. FPX leading into
and they're loaded.
Now
yeah, there you go.
Want to come water falling out of heaven. They're going to be in trouble though because there's players absolutely everywhere. They've thrown down a snake bite on B main, but it's fading. And now that means Artis is coming back, ready to fight. Flash popping out, and Fnatic haven't gotten out of heaven. They're still up here. Eventually, showstopper used and the nade got one. This could be it. Mystic has a chance. A headshot connected, but the
holy smokes! That round was loaded.
From FPX, they will not let this one go.
No, they have been superb. Every single time, it looks like it's sort of an even scenario. FPX have come out on top. They've been able to basically just put down any of these aggressive plays that Fnatic have been attempting. And while I spoke about the economy being vulnerable of the side of FPX if they lost this round, the same stood for Fnatic. They're going to have to come in with, okay, the tour de force, which I'll be honest, thus far we haven't seen the plays from Durka we wanted to. That's what you need to be doing on the chamber. Taking space, causing problems. He hasn't caused that many for FPX, in all honesty.
Viper's Pit B main immediately. We're hearing a tour de force used up. That's Durka. With a classic in hand. Straight down through middle here. Boaster's playing extremely aggressive. Got a lot of players backing him up. Alpha there as well. I mean, this is obviously Fnatic's response to FPX's mid control. Yeah. But FPX aren't going for the mid control this time. At least they're doing it on a bit of a delay if they are.
Well, that's the thing. The Fnatic expected someone to meet them here.
Yeah. Wait, so Sarah's going pro Val?
Every single round, but instead there's an adaptation from FPX.
Yeah, just retweet. Yeah, going pro Val. Yep, you got me.
And then they fall back into the same mid-take again.
Exactly.
You can see the wrap back around coming from Angel.
We're gonna have a sick team.
As a squad,
me, Shroud, who else there plays Valorant? Timmy,
waiting to battle them.
Courage JD, and
they're immediately pressured out of any sort of Vents control.
Cutie Cinderella.
Maybe FPX
we're gonna be cracked, jacked, everything.
If they find one of those picks, maybe. But there's two players looking to fight it. Alpha has an angle on the side, and he's expected. Apparently, Angel wins that duel. A frenzy in the hands of Boaster, a perfect flash, and the follow-up. Now, they're spamming Mystic, and he's 40 HP. I mean, with a judge as well, there's no way he's getting back out onto the site, but he needs to. There's barely anyone left on his team.
Oh, I don't know what he even does here. There's a lockdown in play. I think he's just going to get stuck in the mud, but eventually Zipan is going to put him out. It's left all onto Durka. A first kill and 5 more needed.
He wins this?
Bullet even used.
I don't know. I do something crazy. I'll go run in the street naked.
Try and get rid of it, but ultimately just taking damage through the smoke. 70 HP.
And post it on Twitter.
Not suppressed anymore. Not quick enough on that.
Yo.
Round is looking inevitable.
On the side of Fnatic. This is where they make a difference, make a change. The A site seems to be the battleground as they shift their way towards that site. Looking at the setup from Sugetsu, he has a ton of utility in this choke point.
Yeah, in fact, there's so much available to them that it almost needs to be avoided by Fnatic. They're going to go walking in towards heaven. Now, there's currently 2 players sat ready and waiting. They almost fade away at the moment. This is going to keep a lot of space, and in fact, the knowledge of anybody there isn't
he got one. He got owned, but he got one.
Mystic down. That's a lot of utility lost for the side of Fnatic. Boombot is even going to section things off, but they need to clear.
Oh my god! What a reveal, huh?
Get anywhere near a plant.
Sugetsu has some supportive utility still, but Durka's managed to slip right past it. He's coming around the edge and will take the kill. Plant for Fnatic should be now secured, and Artis is heard running it down this ramp, trying to land the shots, but they won't connect. Although Enzo goes down, Boaster's able to trade it, and well, FPX now have a 2v3 to work with. Getting back in, and with smoke still online, Zipan's gonna have to go right through that good pre-fire, but Boaster's a little better.
And now it's left to Xiao once more. Clutch situation and already tagged desperately low. In fact, 1 HP clutch needed. Again, it's Boaster with a triple kill to grant a 5th.
The trades, huh?
That lifeline, they get that start they needed when it comes to the attacker side.
Well, that's it. This pistol right here.
The players here, the audience, probably faints.
Another big round because
a little bit, not that much.
And then certainly quieted down, but I mean, you can say that across the board. This attack pistol under their belt, it seems like we're getting a normal second.
He's had at least 2 3Ks. He may have even have 3. And that would just be all of his kills. So just impact rounds out from Boaster. But
yeah, no one can hear the audience.
I don't think
True.
he's the man we're really looking at here. There are other members of this squad that I think have a lot more to show. That's going to be a fair amount of information early already for Artis. Now, it's not a massive investment.
Whoa!
It's just going to go straight above. An easy kill to start. In fact, he's getting closer and closer to that showstopper. An easy take for Fnatic in this round, and well for FPX. What can you do?
Spike goes to Alpha. Build up those orbs on top of the showstopper. Immediate TP out from Durka, extra angle to play with. You don't need to play too aggressive on this, obviously up against the pistols, and hearing a shorty would probably deter any push. And again,
I wonder what would make this more hype.
Iteration of this in the previous half. These guys are just sitting back, playing for exits.
I think just bigger crowd, actually. I think that would be the easy fix, but actually not easy.
A few shields here or there, and it doesn't look like much else is changing. Great damage, but still no frag, and it's going to be flawless.
I feel like that would actually make it way more intense, right?
Flawless coming out of Fnatic to give them
I'm wondering what would make it more intense, mainly. I feel like that's what adds the hype.
Their orbs have almost been spread evenly across the majority of players, so it's not like they're coming into this with that showstopper. They don't have a tour de force. They don't really have anything to bridge the gap. So again, I feel like it needs to be something a little bit more aggressive.
Some boost, that definitely helps.
The team currently setting up outside that A site, I think they're about to try and blitz their way through.
It certainly looks like it. The wall has just gone down and no response out of FPX. This looks like any old day. With Paranoia, it could change things. I'm not sure if that caught Alpha, or not Alpha, excuse me, Zipan, or if he was wide enough around it. Either way, he has held his ground. Only good for the 1 kill, and now this split as Boaster and Shrouded stepped up above into the Viper Orb. They've caught a free kill in heaven. That blitz play, certainly not the normal running through a choke point, but it has worked out for massive value.
That's the thing. Sagetsu's still here.
What?
He's just running and spraying. He
actually did so much damage blind.
While completely blinded, but Durka had his back anyway.
The patented
Sagetsu,
running gun.
He's still on the site. He's still just sat here. Like, why have they not taken this control? Why am I still here on my own? And he's actually managed to hit a tag, but again, he's completely surrounded. This bonus round is going fantastically for Fnatic, and only one man stands in the way. We need a little bit of the Xiao show.
I mean, that round's going to live down in a telestrator after this, I'll tell you that.
Split and bind?
You said they're going to blitz the A side.
Actually, the worst 2 maps for me.
They went up above, they got into heaven,
and Fracture
through the window itself. They had their utility set up to allow them to do that. It was very well
the worst 3 maps in the game, bro. How can we get all of them in one series?
What's thinking?
What's happened? Who did these vetoes?
They're in A main. They're behind me, and I'm still alive, and no one has taken this. You even see him. He's
Breeze is not a bad map, dude. Just because you're aim, you can't aim doesn't mean Breeze is. It's an aim map. It's an aim map.
Almost like, okay, Sagetsu's in God mode.
Get good, kid.
Deal with everyone else, and then deal with him at the end.
It was the right play this time around, Tom. I'll tell you that. Fnatic just 1 away from their opposition. We said they needed the pistol. You kind of see why. A huge
show the crowd. I know, right? They don't show it during the game. I mean, maybe intentionally, but
they've earned themselves, presumably, an equalizer. FPX running out of credits.
Can we please get like a split screen of Boaster and Angel in that moment of just Angel like death staring him from across the room?
Yeah, Angel when he wins a clutch, just staring. Yeah, nice job.
To be fair, if he stood up and twerked, I think
A7, good half to my CSGO frogs that are watching with pain.
It's an impossible if that ever does happen. FPX, they look like they want to fight for mid. Now, we saw them take this quite a bit on the attacking side, this time with pistols. You can take the risk and try to blitz out 4 players ready to crunch in on these angles. But Fnatic not going to be taking that risk there.
When was the last time we saw Breeze in this tournament?
When a round like this, I don't mind.
Yeah, I haven't been playing that much Breeze, but
first, you don't have much to play with, but also it means that Xiao's gun can go into someone else's hands. The thing is, though, well, for the 3rd round in a row, we're going to see this pressure in towards the A side. Just comfortable stuff from Durka. An easy double kill, going for more, and
traded.
It's great trading out of Alpha here. Sagetsu though got 2 with the pistol.
Sagetsu.
It makes it a little bit more expensive than they would have liked, but
proud.
Scoreline now equalized from quite a deficit.
That's all we get. Thank you. We'll take that. We'll take that.
This could get out of control.
We take those.
At this point, 4 in a row, especially considering the pistol, early rounds, and all that sort of stuff. It's
I think they're listening. Yeah.
Fnatic have got that confidence rolling for them right now, and you don't want them to get back in control of this game. Equalized up as we are. And now we're going to see Sagetsu with a rifle in his hand.
I was offered to cast the grand finals.
Roster
I take that offer? Hell no. I can't cast, dude. I would just I can meme, but I can't cast. Like I can only cast like seriously probably like
just basically trying to
maybe like 2 rounds, 2 or 3.
I think they're, oh yeah, that was a wall. I was wondering if there was some other utility holding him there, like a grav well or something, but I'm not necessarily sure there was. I think it was just completely caught out early. Now again, you're seeing both teams definitely battle for early mid control, but with no pressure really coming through, it's just going to be Angel in this position.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're entering round 17 of this split game as Angel takes some pop shots through top male, trying to see if he can land some shots through the smoke, and he's actually gotten Alpha Air and Enzo down to half HP, so damage is received on the FPX side, Fnatic side, as they walk into ropes and begin to edge towards the A bomb site, preparing to their A split, but Sagetsu with a big 2 kills on Enzo and Alpha, poised to take his team to the grand finals as he takes out Durka and Artis with a big peek. Well, that's it. Yeah, that's basically where I stopped. So listen, like this is not something that we can do. It's just there's no room for this to, you know, like there's no room of there's no area of exploration.
Boaster wanted it to. Tries to throw that through. It doesn't catch off Saigetsu. Either that or he was just stood in a place to adapt from it. But it's not quite there. And well, then you're just looking at Durka trying to basically take a huge risk going through. Re-aggression from Artist, but that's the exact sort
I can bring the hype.
On the other side of
the
things,
problem
it's
is,
not too much of a detriment just
sometimes
yet.
I might stumble over my words,
clean.
or sometimes I might say something. Like, as in the team going down ropes was actually Fnatic, not FPX.
Definitely get dangerous. Fnatic are going to start this slowly, as per usual. Split can always run down that clock with FPX.
Hey, you guys are saying that was pretty good and shit. Don't keep saying that was good, because I'll keep doing it.
To move to A, and it should be, because look at Boaster.
Round 18, Boaster with the Omen TV into the site. He's taking a massive risk here, but it's actually paying off. Defender Killjoy ult is off. They've got to be careful here. All Fnatic players are backing off the site. Boaster alone. Him against the world. As his team tries to figure out how can they get in to help Boasty. KJ swings out Heaven, taking advanced position. Boaster tries to flick, can't land it. Durka with the big trade. Raise out Heaven. Angel actually coming in with a big spray through the smoke. And Fnatic's push is stopped.
The question is, do they want to start trying to wrap back around
FPX.
But for now, at least, FPX have them locked.
Putting a halt to Fnatic's game plan this round. Alfiad trying to find the way back in as he creeps through Heaven, Vandal in hand, Spike on his back, trying to see if he can find the gap in the setup. Enzo throwing a small distraction on main, but not going to really net much as Alfiad left in the 1v4 gets taken out. FPX taking round 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on our hands. Are you covering the mic? I don't know. I feel like it puts me in the zone.
I think the other thing as well for FPX in that
Alright,
round
I'm done.
is
No more.
again,
I won't ever do that again.
Whoa,
$100 for that 30-second cast? Don't start giving me money. No. Guys, the cast is bad. I'm ashamed.
And again, Saigetsu takes the contact and it's just trading across the board. FPX now hit.
I appreciate the $100 donation. Shout out Bad Client.
Always close, Mitch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do Fnatic have more in the tank? I'm looking at that tour de force. Durka now sat at the top of the board, at least for his team. Can he get them another one?
He's certainly looking to play with that tour de force moving around.
He donated for you to stop? Oh, okay.
A couple of seconds for it to come back up and online. More conventional Viper ult coming through this time. It's around mid, and we've seen this many, many times from many different players. What you get is just fantastic. Get yourself. Oh my! 20 HP. Well, never mind the control. It's time to back out of there. They're going to give
like
that
in
one up.
CS.
They can't stay aggressive anymore.
One thing I noticed about the casters, which I think is very hard and impressive to me, hard to do, is that like they have chemistry with the audience, and they do a good job at getting them involved and engaging. And I feel like that's one thing that that would be cool to see. Just to get them riled up, but the problem is that it's hard to do it the right way, because sometimes if you don't receive from the audience, then it could be a fail. But you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
You can get the Heaven control here from Fnatic. Get the timing right. They've been detected as well.
So much info.
Fantastic out of Artist. The timing just couldn't have been better. Just as they started to move to the top of ramp. That's going to keep Zipan.
Yeah, Machine's a good example.
He's down below, waiting for them to make a move, hearing the steps now. Do they clear it? No. They're too focused on getting to the site. 14 seconds left, and now they're dropping on him. Somehow they win it. Enzo coming out on
I think
top.
Pansy would do a good job at that as well.
8 seconds left. The plant needing to come through. Mystic's just about made it. He's planting as we speak. They need to deny it, and they will. The snake bite lands in time, and the round will be won by FPX. 11 on the board. It came close. But ultimately, that clock just put way too much pressure on Fnatic.
Also, their positioning was just sublime. Again, they basically had them locked into just a place they wanted them to go. Like, this kill at least made it a little bit more interesting. But you just see the spots of where Angel is currently sitting. The players still within the site in the form of Artists. Like, they almost herded them into that position. And well, like lambs to the slaughter, Fnatic fell once again. A last-ditch effort now. This could be the final buy we see from them in this map if Fnatic don't manage to make it work. And well, Boaster's operator, we saw it in the previous series. This time it gets nothing.
Now we got to look elsewhere. Around middle, Fnatic are going to try to retake this control, but Zifan, he's not giving up an inch.
No.
Showstopper,
Oh,
it finds Angel.
that's the one that hits?
It's something, but I'm not
Didn't
sure
think it was
if it's
going
enough.
to.
They need to get to a site. A Viper's pit online. Enzo still with a Nightfall.
He has a Raze ult as well.
Even get to use it, though.
Oh,
fuck! Got himself a rocket,
he didn't shoot it in the corner.
Connection does land on a Mystic. Lands, no, not onto Alpha.
It's a cosmetic rocket launcher, no joke, dude. Cosmetic rocket launcher.
For Fnatic, if they can get past Shout, but his shots have been on point.
Yeah, how do you even bypass this man? Well, okay. Finally seen a miss out of him, looking to put the pressure on the reposition. A second shot is gone. In fact, he's going to go back to the classic, being wrapped around on, trying to find the shots here, and they've managed to isolate, at least giving them a plant, if they so desire it. But the utility's good from FPX, forcing them back, at least for the moment. Enzo holding onto that operator, trying to stop them as they come through heaven.
30 seconds left.
Use the flash to post up on the angle and hope he re-aggresses.
Oh my god.
Time is of the essence here. The stepper to
big
the
kill.
Right.
Wow. Big round. Big round.
The dynamic duo taking a ninth, just 2 away from FPX. It's not lost yet.
These rounds, they've got to make you sweat if you're a Fnatic fan. Always coming so close, very, very seriously, because the last time they played this, they lost it in OT 15-13.
There's certainly no stranger to Fnatic creeping back up on them in a series or a map. 2 behind as Fnatic mount this attack, and FPX will look to stand strong this time. Same snake bite.
I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to stand there at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, it's certainly saving him a little bit of hassle. They'll go out to fight for the control afterwards. Reveal coming up towards vents. Boombot to clear close. And Angel's already given away his position, but they're more than aware that there can be someone around here playing through the smokes with the Phantom. Sorry, he's well, let's push back eventually. It's okay, control early, but you can tell that this is something Fnatic or FPX, excuse me, are very happy to give up. They still have this protocol with Sagetsu having a turret and himself watching up top, so they're not under too much pressure just yet.
I think he got one, right? Or no?
Absolutely ridiculous.
Did he get
I feel
Omen?
like he's
Maybe.
catching players almost every single time and just getting them those little extra bits.
All right, it's gonna be a B execute.
To start stacking up into
wow, good nade. Bro, the timing on that nade.
And he's thrown in extra utility to make sure they can't
actually
get a little bit
perfect.
further. A grab well as well. That ultimate
It stopped the hit, but the lurk heaven.
The entries still go their way.
Oh,
Once more,
Sagetsu's alone.
looks to swing it back. Sat in this corner.
Wow.
They know he's there.
What the fuck? The ace! Turret ace! Turret ace!
It from the ace.
What? How did he do this?
From Sagetsu.
There's a reason that we said
oh my god. Is that the first turret ace like that? On a pro
No
match?
shade to the substitute, but it really just
Right? Like the final kill on a turret?
the impact that Sagetsu brings
Maybe,
to the server.
like,
But
that's gotta
this
be the
moment,
final kill on turret first time.
Ace, the turret getting involved in everything. This is just ridiculous.
He's
My
literally
god.
on 1 HP. Timmy the turret comes out to finish off the round, but that is unbelievable. Put any other player in that scenario and they do not come out with even 2 kills.
Yeah, 1 and done. And you wouldn't have any shame about it either. 1 and done would have been probably what you expected, but Sagetsu's just on fire. Giving it 12 to FPX. Boombot landing some info.
Dude, that KO Molly couldn't have come at a better time, no joke.
He's gonna be taking a bit of damage.
I can't
Luckily,
also
TP's
believe
out.
that he survived all of that,
But
KJ.
that control then, because of that, denied completely. Fnatic give up their top ramp control. And by the looks of it, FPX might even try to retake it. They're walking out here with 2.
They almost want to deny
Spectre?
He won that with a Spectre.
He did.
Dude, my Spectre does not. Does not. It does not.
0 damage and goes down to the Spectre of Durka. They needed something like that.
It doesn't operate this way.
The main goal they have is to try and get into an afterplant, and that's why you're seeing FPX try and take map control. They don't want to allow that Viper's Pit to go down, but unfortunately, they've lost Angel in the process.
After picking that opening kill on A reset from Fnatic, they're going to look to do a very similar execute to what we saw.
KJ's alone B.
You got your Boombot into vent, and then the push for mid. They can make use of some of their weaker weapons. Boaster's selling that fake, or at least
Yeah, he's
trying
selling
to,
it,
by going
okay.
down below,
Oh,
but
the
they've got a
ults.
lockdown use.
They have anything to
8
break
seconds
it?
left on it.
Oh.
Close.
Nope.
It's not going to destroy it.
Damn, that's buying so much time, but no one's rotating.
From the clock, and Sugetsu goes out right down
Wow, he's
below.
going in? You crazy man. You crazy, crazy man.
Good
I like it though.
Fnatic.
Fuck it.
And with that, they should have a plan.
Yeah, they're not messing around. Though. They're going to throw out that.
Yeah, they're using everything.
Basically, to just make sure that there is no real chance for FPX to come back into this one. Especially with the spot they were already in, it seems like maybe a little bit of a waste, but they can't afford to have any slip-ups, any mistakes versus this squad at the moment. And well, I think we're almost witnessing a game of if we kill Saigetsu.
I don't really care if you cry at Tarek.
Which is, I don't think
we've ever
seen anybody have this level of performance at this stage of a tournament. Like, you're talking about the likes of a Ye, maybe a Chronicle, a Nat, someone like that who can actually pull you through rounds. I think he's like,
thought about it. I checked this user card. It's boring. Close it out.
10 kills above everyone else.
You're boring. You're not even worthy of a ban. You're boring.
Game as well. Having a player pop off like that, it is invaluable. It's keeping them alive.
And I don't care if you cry too.
Window, well, it keeps Fnatic in it. Double digits.
I don't know what he was talking about.
As the lead closes
oh, is it based off a song?
That, well, wealth of credits.
Yeah, but what is that context though? It's based off Uzi's song. Like, what's the context here?
26 and 14. And that is just ridiculous out of Sugetsu. This man wants to win. He's here for the victory. And 2 chances to close it out and take map 1.
There is none? All right. They're saying, let's go, Tarek? What?
Yeah, rooting for FPX, I think, are they?
Yeah. Is that FPX?
Everyone's hearing something different, I guess.
100%.
12 to 10.
At the poll earlier, was it 4% in favor of FPX winning?
Less, but let's not talk about that. It doesn't matter about the polls, it matters about the players within the server. And right now, FPX still sit with the lead. Zipan actually going walkabouts. He's got his teammate alongside him, Boaster. With a smoke in hand. I don't know if he'd expect them to push this far. And Zipan is going to win that opening shot. It's caught throwing the blast back. It's a mistake. Maybe not expecting that retake.
It's a blunder.
To come through even. And they might be able to isolate one. Eastern Darker comes up with 2 back. A quick swing to give an opportunity. But there's still a man on the side that they have to deal with.
It's Sugetsu. Don't go A. That's all I have. Never mind. Go A. Fuck it. Fuck it. Go A. My bad.
He has no notion of respecting Sugetsu in this one. The challenge taken. With that, the advantage. FPX having to retake with an operator as well. But, wow, okay, I was going to say Xiao might kind of catch him by surprise.
That nade.
Maybe gets a free angle, but they've heard it.
What?
It seems like Fnatic are winning every single duel. They shouldn't. A swing after a nade.
Wait, the crowd is getting involved.
He's ready though. Already Durka down. Now they don't need to peek this. They don't need to face versus him. He's even going to be caught out. Not able to move. Haunt coming through. Rifle retrieved. The time is ticking. And now his position is given away.
Now.
He needs to do this in a split second and he's not going to be able to. Fnatic 5 versus 3 they were. And they bring it back into that scenario.
I was worried after the first half, Tom. I was worried if we didn't see Fnatic take that pistol, maybe this ends already. And then after these first couple of kills, it felt like they were stumbling at just the last hurdle.
Yeah, you're
what?
Oh!
What?
Sorry, can I see that 7 more times? What?
Even though you paused it, I still want it slow.
I still didn't see the frame.
Can you slow it down and speed it up?
That is unbelievable. What a valuable kill it was as well. Sugetsu 26 and 15. He needs one more big round to close this out, but it has to be this one. FPX facing down the barrel of an overtime. This defensive side has.
I ain't saying shit.
You said it in the first half, Tom. They're known for their attacks.
Can't take advantage of the line, dude.
I don't think they're
sacred.
Be able to live with that excuse.
It's only used in the most extreme. We got a game on our hands circumstances.
I don't think they want to be going to an OT.
Can't just throw it out there like randomly and shit. Take away all meaning.
I think he might have been spotted. He definitely saw the legs of Saigetsu. You can see that for now at least there isn't much of a rotation at all. The space being taken though could be a nasty surprise. You can see the jump spot coming through from Ardis, but again, it's whether or not they've actually spotted this cross.
Don't think they have just.
If he one-shots him here, no,
never
mind. Not with the op.
Seems to be looking for it. Yep, there you go. But just at that moment, he
away. Oh, what? Double op? I didn't even notice it.
Alpha in with a big kill. Sugetsu falls. The A defender.
I think the crowd is cheering for Fnatic.
Round for FPX. is falling apart. It looks like we might have an overtime on our hands. Artis
Hey!
best to make sure
He took my line and changed it up. What the hell, man?
Show needs to return.
It's all right, though.
1v4, or else we got a few more rounds to split to go.
What the fuck, dude?
Well, they did lose one earlier in
Took
the
my
tournament.
shit.
I'm pretty sure Fnatic have had a kick up the arse since then. So much for this man to do. They should have completed this in regulation. They should have got themselves a map up, but we are heading to OT.
Oh, man. We're going the distance.
Did you expect anything less?
Hey, listen, we heard it from the analyst desk starting out this one. We're going to be here all night.
Yes, has anyone in the crowd got places to be? The fact that you read that out probably puts Fnatic in a little bit of danger.
All right,
we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, this could be a dangerous combo at the start. There were a couple players from FPX here for that seized nade, but it's not going to find
Wait, I cheered for Fnatic, but I voted for FPX, huh?
Holding it out.
You fucked up.
Up in hand, Durka, though, not going to get to use it. The smoke blocks him out. They're going to start to seize the same control we've seen from FPX.
Wait, the crowd is getting rowdy.
Durka
is that Shroudy?
Now he can play a bit
I'll
more
stop
aggressive,
there.
Tom. He can be a bit more comfortable. He's dodging the boom bot altogether, and there's the opening pick. Wise play by Durka, and now Fnatic don't have as much pressure on their shoulders in these later duels. But Tom, they're pushing up on A. They've gone all the way through. They've got the information. These B players are now ready with Durka in the backlines to support.
Yeah, they've got so much info. They've just sent a Prowler all the way through. You can see instantly that rotation back to watch towards the vents. Counter utility also.
Surely this match doesn't go 20 overtimes. Surely.
Out, at least for now. But they're going to start making their move.
Surely it's just a couple.
Once again, that aggression that was taken from Fnatic may have given them early results, but for now, the majority of their players are on the wrong side of the map.
Deep nade coming through. It could deal some damage. It definitely slows down a couple of players, but time might not be the biggest of constraints. Still 22 seconds on the clock. FPX definitely need to get moving.
All right, do we clear Flower or no?
They haven't been able to.
Wait, KO's going spawn.
Going for some screens control. That's been spotted.
What the fuck?
Players on site should be ready, but it's all down to timing. An artist is caught it.
They cleared him.
A good shutdown.
No time.
Alpha, and Enzo slow bikes.
Time. Oh!
Got three.
That's the hype, baby. That's the hype.
One more to go. What? This man is reaching new heights.
Holy smokes!
Who shoots long ways through that? The man was just like, okay, well, the round's done. I might as well go for something audacious, and they're now sat in the lead. There were so many opportunities for FPX to take this over the line.
Damn.
That is disgusting.
Damn.
It's his own haunt that gets him the information. Every single piece of utility.
Look at Buster, I love it.
The positioning of that crossfire as well.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now it's starting to feel.
Well and truly in that zone.
We saw it in the
What
reactions,
are we doing?
right? Everybody getting loud, winning out a big play like that. Lights the fire underneath in FPX. Defense, as we said, certainly not the strongest facet of their split so far. With a minute 20 on the clock, very little movement. Trying to get a bit aggressive on some of these angles, but ultimately they're leaving the ball on Fnatic's court.
This is much more patient and controlled. They have so much utility on that A site that they basically just need to deny heaven. Now bear in mind, in pretty much every single one of the rounds we saw an A site take, it wasn't an A site take, it was a heaven take.
They're trying to bait them completely. They want somebody on FPX to push mid, to push B, to try and seize back the space, start an early flank. But this is just patient play. And I almost feel like FPX or Angel, you know, suspecting that sort of plays. And guys, don't give them anything.
4-1?
Don't make a
or group B min
here, because that's what Fnatic will be looking for.
B split.
40 seconds, sub 40 clock.
They just caught Alpha.
Yeah.
They got the information they needed. Look at this counter utility from
Damn,
FPX.
so much util. Holy fuck.
Ready for this move to be made. They have them locked.
Still have time though.
With Angel set up ready to make the swing. He's caught the timing, but
what
no,
the fuck?
They lose the battles.
How the
Two
fuck?
instant kills coming through for Fnatic. There's still another.
Bro, I feel like Mystic being turned actually fucked him up there.
It will be a 2 versus 4. The FPX
that
need
nade.
to win.
That
Can they
nade.
deny the plant? Oh! They have stopped it for a second. They got it. They've stolen it away. There's no plant coming through.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's
oh my god. That might have been.
They've done enough.
The best thing
claimed another overtime
ever.
Off the blast packs.
Holy fuck.
Alpha, you did that earlier in the tournament on Hayden. The biggest plays from the biggest players in the biggest moments. The OT continues.
Overtime number 2. I mean, we warned you if you looked at that last round and thought it was
actually Giga Brain. Actual Giga Brain.
Cancel them.
Yeah.
You will miss them.
Round 27. And we're seeing these teams pump the brakes massively on some of these strats. Even FPX going for their mid control nowhere near as quickly, but they're also not canceling out Viper or destroying the utility early. Durka right up on this corner.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Getting a fight just a pixel away.
Now.
He doesn't want to overextend just yet, and the timing is terrible.
Timing.
He's moving back. That space.
He's gonna come back though, surely, right?
Killed by Durka, but the side he's disappeared. That is unbelievable.
That's actually crazy.
That was supposed to be. Maybe heard the steps.
That's actually crazy.
What is going on?
Ensu's just killing everyone with wallbangs.
Oh, the trade.
Able to trade one back, but getting a plant is going to be difficult.
Default, they know.
Needs to defend instead. It's left all on
Oh my god.
Ensu,
Everyone's fucking insane right now.
Fnatic take the lead once
Crazy
again.
timing, yeah.
And bear in mind, Mitch, the last time they played this
Go
map,
kill.
the scoreline was 15-13.
And who
is
took that
history about to repeat itself because it was Fnatic?
That could be a pretty sour taste in FPX.
Oh, damn.
Right off the bat. I mean, you don't want to be coming in having the game
I'm starting to believe.
Yeah, Enzo's playing right hand on keyboard, left hand on mouse.
Now, a lot of it's
He's a lefty.
utility, but it's truly ludicrous. Well, he's able to find. Saigetsu has hit 30 kills, just for anybody who couldn't see the scoreboard. It's madness how much he's able to do. But again, FPX, they need a defender side round. They managed it last time off delay. That was all.
Paranoia immediately Fnatic a space.
Good counter flash.
But they're looking everywhere. There's players on A side as well, and we've seen this from Fnatic before. They like that global presence. They like to put the pressure on and try to force.
There's so many cameramen walking on the stage behind them.
Away. At least spotted them on the cross. I think if
Which I feel like would be distracting while you're playing, but
on the FPX side about where things could be going. They saw players outside B moments ago, but that rotation has come all the way through. Now stacked up and ready to take A, but this is exactly where FPX are defending.
I think Durka just dodged the knife. He managed to TP away just in time, and because of that, the 0 point is actually
Viper just rotated off.
The other side.
Wait, they're leaving.
Almost completely just because of that 0
Actually
point.
leaving.
They've been baited. Once again, Saigetsu is the only man anywhere near. And while this after plant looks like it's going to be for free, there is no one here to deny
yeah, full post
They
plant.
know backside's clear. They got the reveal up and onto it, plant coming through, and practically no denial for FPX. And you can see Fnatic not planting in a normal spot. I wonder why. This is that utility last round, I think, or last attack round, gave him a little bit of a nightmare. Oh, the attempt by Saigetsu, it comes close. Oh, then he's almost caught reloading. That could have been a disaster.
Oh my god, that angle, dude.
Of fine margins, but it's Durka to take the first. They've also
GG.
off artists as well. It seems to be falling apart for FPX. They need a hero. They need someone to step up here to give them an opportunity. Xiao might be that man. A first kill onto the board. Zipan with another as well. They need to get in onto this site, and quickly as it is, Boaster though will drop another. Angel has brought it back once again. It's left onto the IGL. TPing away. He's managed to avoid it. The time is
The BM! The BM!
We're gonna take map number 1.